Hello everybody, my name is Pizza Setter Brennan, or should I say, Scarlet Hut, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Craft here on the Crazy Craft server. Now, I do want to say, once again, apologies for last episode. It was a rather short one and a little bit of an anticlimactic one. Scarlet, that's not to disappoint you, just your magic powers aren't really the greatest thing in the world. Superheroes they might be, but with Orspawn combined, your full-length episode, I've got a lot of time to go ahead and prepare for it, so it's going to be awesome, a lot of cuts and stuff, really looking forward to that. One thing that I do want to say to get started with this episode is, I know a lot of people have been doing some superhero stuff here and there with the mod, you know, going back and forth between other heroes. I am still very all the marks of Iron Man, and we're currently up to mark number 4. Takes a little while to make these things. So apparently I've also heard, now I don't believe this is true because let me go ahead and take a look here. If we look at superhero, I don't think the mod is updated on here yet, but apparently there are, let me see, Mark 20, Mark 21, right, apparently the superhero mod got updated to include 30 marks. I don't know whether or not this is actually true because it doesn't seem to be updated on the wiki as when I'm making this video, but that's the case. Part of this episode is I want to remove all this black radioactive cloth from our duplicator trees. Need to fill up here, so you know, to avoid having to search for like millions of them, I'm just gonna go ahead and set up all these duplicator trees, and I'll catch you guys back in just a few. All right, so as you can see here, I've been mining up quite a bit. Well, actually, you can't really see, but I've been mining up quite a lot of titanium ever since we put it on. In fact, actually, it's been about a good hour since I recorded that small little introduction to the video. In fact, it's actually kind of funny. A couple things. First off, if you look at the titanium ore that I've got here, I only have 38 in my inventory, but if you look over here, I've got, how many do I have in here? 1, 2, 3 stacks of titanium ore, so we're pretty good for a while. That's quite a bit over 640, because, you know, that would obviously be 10. This is like 800 plus right here. And also, one more thing, I'm recording off the new microphone right now. I upgraded from the Blue Yeti to the Blue Yeti Pro. You might not notice, like, any difference, really. In fact, you might notice a little bit more of the tss sound, because I don't have a pop filter on. So if you notice any lag on the server, like chest lag or something, it's because I'm actually downloading Fallout 4 right now for the pre-launch. Like, I want to get the Iron Man Mark suit, the whole Mark haul, all 20 of them done up very soon. Now, it's actually really cool. When you look at Mark 5, what you have to build with these is you need to actually craft chain chest plates and use those as the base rather than like the the Iron Man actual, like, what's it called? The shell, I believe it's called? Something around that. Because I think with Mark 6 as well, I think it's Mark 7 that requires, yeah, Mark 7 requires a shell. What about Mark 6? I think Mark 6 also requires chainmail. Thankfully, there's actually a much easier way to build chainmail. You have fire as an option, and you have chain. One thing I do want to do really fast here is, let's go ahead and take off our chicken pet right now, and let's go ahead and pop on Superman rather than Scarlet. In fact, actually, I can have my Scarlet head on while I'm wearing Superman. We can throw away in our inventory. Let's go ahead and toss out a little bit more black radioactive cloth we don't need. More string, golden apples. What else do we really not need? We don't need eggs. We got a ton of eggs. Arrows. We have a clipboard. Kind of want to keep the clipboard. I know Rob used to do a thing where at the beginning of his videos he'd like detail. But anyways, okay, we've got a lot of room. I just realized we have 2 spider pets somehow. We're fine without that. We can put away our sponge pet. We're fine without that. We can also put away our spider pet and our creeper pet. We're literally fine with just an ocelot. In fact, we're going to need a few more pieces of cooked fish soon. Regardless, though, we can also put away our Superman suit as well. We can go ahead and stash this right up here. Look at our beautiful inventory, man. Like, when was the last time you saw me with this clean of an inventory? And we can actually really, like, do you only need 3 blocks of iron to make, like, all chain? Or actually, how many do you get from this? You only get 1 chain ring. Okay, so it actually costs a decent amount of iron. Just like a couple more blocks of iron. I think 2 should definitely do it. Oh, actually, that was a bit too much, actually. We got chain leggings, chain helmet, and chain boots. And there we go. So now we just got to craft up the rest of this stuff here. So let's do the chest plate just to start it off easy. So we need a mini arc reactor from a palladium core. I don't know if I have a lot of palladium, actually. Didn't I go out and get... No, I do have 1 palladium core, but I don't know if I actually went out and got more palladium. There's probably some in this chest that I'm not seeing. I don't know. I think I might have to go out and search for more. So we have the mini arc reactor, palladium core, high-tech electronics, and titanium ingots. Now, obviously, we've got a lot of high-tech electronics here. We've got a lot of electronics in general. However, we're going to need the help of our one... I know I have him somewhere. Didn't I put him down here? Oh, yeah, okay, so we got our furnace pet here. So we're gonna have to go ahead and smelt up a ton of titanium ore so we can actually create a bunch of stuff. So let's go ahead and grab out some good old-fashioned coal from here, and then we're just gonna keep doing this. Oh, frick. I forgot every time I do that, I waste some. Okay, and there we go. That's much better. So let's go ahead and just smelt up a bunch of this stuff, and I'll catch you guys back in a few. So I got a little bit carried away with smelting all my titanium, and I was watching Bob Ross at the same time. So anyways, back to making Minecraft videos. So we have all of our titanium that we got here. We got our electronics. We got our redstone, I believe it is, because I think to make a high-tech electronic, let me just try and go for this right now. I'm pretty sure you have to put it in, I think it's this crafting table. It's electronics like this, and then a redstone right in the center, and then titanium in the corner should make a high-tech electron. Oh, maybe not. Hold on, I'm just gonna search it up. I know, I failed. High-tech, wait, hold on. What is it called? High-tech, wait, what is this called? Oh, it's got the dash right there. Okay, so the high-tech electronic is, oh no, it's the redstone repeater. The Stark Tech is the actual redstone. Right. I forgot. Okay, so let's try this again. Actually, let's just make 64 of these things. We got enough materials for it. We got a ton of materials. Here we go. This is gonna feel so good doing this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we got over here 1, 2, 3, and 4. You ready for this? Infinity. All right, let's just get working on some other junk. We could actually use this to make a lot of Stark Tech as well. Let's go ahead and take Mark 5 then. So I love just crafting these now because I have such like a bigger understanding of how you do them. So Palladium core, same thing. We go ahead and I'm pretty sure we have to use it in, oh shoot. You know what I have to do? I think I actually have to go and get one of the, yeah, I do. I have to go and get one of the Iron Man suits so I can actually access the Stark table to be able to build on it. Holy fudge. Okay, so let's go ahead and just take Mark 1 in the meantime then, because I prefer this one because it doesn't have like any like figure or anything on it. So here we go. We got our portal gun down. Let's use, I think it's the red portal down. And then we go here and, shoot, I was wrong. It has to be done inside of this thing. Since I think it's permanently for, yeah, okay, mini arc reactor. Now the other things that we need is Stark Tech, titanium plates, and repulsors. Pretty sure we have literally a ton of repulsors now. No, we have a ton of rockets. Fudge. Also, we have 60 diamond blocks in here. I put on the black diamond as well. What did we need then? We need titanium slabs, or titanium plates rather. What did I do with those things? Strange. I think, honestly, I could possibly make right now. So we're gonna grab all of our electronics. We've got a ton of dispensers, as you can see. I should probably put all these away right now. We've got a ton of electronics on us. We've got a ton of everything else that I am ready to just absolutely burn through. So we got a redstone over here. We got everything that we need. Let's go ahead and get this. We're gonna need to, oh man, we could actually split the majority of, oh, we're one shy, fudge sakes. We got some more high-tech electronics around here. We can actually take the majority of our titanium left right there, and then we're gonna go and bring this over to the Stark table, and now we can make, I'm pretty sure, a full stack of, yeah, I think we can make a full stack of Stark electronics. That is awesome. And then we'll put the redstone in the middle, and now we have 64 Stark Tech. That's pretty freaking sweet. So in the meanwhile, what we're gonna need is, I think we have our blocks of diamond. We put them back right in here. No, wait, I have them on me. Of titanium in the corners. We could actually probably make a lot of these. We're gonna need a lot of them too. So we'll take those, and then we need a block of diamond there. And did I put all of them away? Fudge, I always forget something. We need to go back and get our, there we go, dispensers out from there. And we'll try this over again. So dispenser in the bottom, and diamond block in the middle, and then titanium ingot. No, it was like this. Titanium, 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 and then Stark Tech all around here. And this should do it. We have, oh, you can't fudging a good amount right here. So we can go ahead and put the, oh my Jesus. Well, that just looks, you know, it's a pretty good looking chest, I'd say. So we can take the majority of these, bring these back over here. So we got our repulsors now. Do we need anything else? No, that's literally it. Okay, let's just go ahead and make some more titanium plates, which I think we can just craft in our normal inventory right here. Yep. Let's go ahead and make up, let's do, yeah, 4 of those should be good. And we'll already have our chest plate done. So let's put the chain chest plate in there. And then, what was it? It was 2 Stark electronics, the Palladium arc reactor right there, 2 titanium plates, and then the 2 repulsors. And now we've got our Iron Man Mark 5 chest plate. This is so easy to build now. Block of redstone, glass pane. Like, is this just not easy game, man? Come on. Watch. Check this out. So we got this along here. We're gonna need more titanium plates, which we already do. Literally like we are. And then the chain chest plate as well as one of these. And that's just Mark 5 already done. And on the sides and the rockets on the bottom. And there we go, Mark 5. And for the leggings, should be just as easy. Again, all we needed. So 2 of those down there. 2 titanium, 2 Stark, and our leggings at the top. Swap these though. And Mark 5 is 100% complete. How the heck did you get out of your pen? How did this get out? How did this guy get out of his pen? Is there an opening here? What the fudge? How the heck did this dude somehow phase out of his pen? What did... Okay, I'll just leave him be. You know what? There's a couple cows that just want to roam around my house right now. That looks badass. Alrighty, so to be able to craft Mark 6, we're gonna actually have to form these Iron Man chestplate shells again, which are gonna require pretty much just these Iron Man armor plates, if you guys haven't seen before. So what I did was I made up a bunch of titanium plates. This is how you make them. Titanium plates and gold plates. It's actually a very expensive material to make, considering the amount of these armor shells you actually need, or the armor plates, rather. So we can go ahead and grab up some black diamond blocks from along here, which I'm pretty sure I've still got a good amount of. There we go. And we can go ahead, and I'm pretty sure we only need the black. I think I said black diamond. I apologize if I did. Okay, so we got the helmet here, and then we got the leggings, and that should do it for the shell. So for the chest plate, it's really simple again. The only thing is we're now going to have to go up to vibranium rather than palladium. So vibranium is made out of actual vibranium ingots, which I believe I actually have a pretty good amount of. Now, I gave a lot to Kenny, which now I might actually wind up regretting, but we should still be okay. So I'm pretty sure if I just put these in a standard crafting table here, I would hope it makes it in a standard crafting table. No, okay, so we need to do this in the Stark bench, pretty sure. Let's go ahead and make up a bunch of these palladium cores. You can stack those, perfect, and I think that's good to go. I don't know why do I have an iron shovel on me? What the fudge? So to make one of these cores, you need to take that and, okay, so 3 Stark Tech and 5 titanium. Fascinating. You notice how we're actually, yeah, we're almost already out of that stuff. That is crazy to think about. So we need to do this then, and then we need to go ahead and put in, what was it, titanium and the, okay, so we need these guys. Let's just do 1 for right now, since that's all we need. Oh, how did you make this? I think it was like this? No, how was the core done? I believe, oh no. Oh, what the fudge? This goes in the middle, and then this goes... How did it go? I'm so sorry. Oh, okay, so the titanium went up like this and then around there. And then, oh, okay, it was in a V shape. I don't know how I didn't register that's what it was. Very, very strange. We can go and throw out a bunch of that stuff for right now. My inventory was so good at the beginning of this. Did I actually pick those items up? Oh, a little bit of lag right now. My inventory was looking so good at the beginning of this episode. Now it's just like, what the fudge am I looking at, Brandon? So now we got the same thing. There we go. And then I believe everything else is good to go. Stark Tech, titanium plates. Do we need more titanium plates? I don't know how many I'm going to need. I think I only need 4, but let's just try it out anyway. So for the start corners, yeah, okay. So 1, 2, and the titanium plates up there, and then the repulsors on the side, and then the vibranium arc reactor in the middle, and we've got Mark 6. Now these guys obviously do a lot more in terms of their suit abilities. Mark 20 is going to be badass to build. And now here we have to make 4 more titanium plates. That's actually a really expensive one. Please don't tell me I have to get more. So anyways, we need 1 Stark Tech. We need 4 of these guys, 2 of the glass panes and the shell, and we've got Mark 6. Beautiful. Now we need the boots, which is done with the repulsors. Oh, fascinating. You guys see that? This time we actually need repulsors for the boots, not just for the chest plate. Okay, so we're getting some upgrades here. So now we need 2 more Stark Tech, which we obviously have. This is easy game, though, still. And it's all about preparation, really. As long as you can prepare, it's just simple, easy crafting. And then the Mark 6 right here, we need gold plates for. Fascinating. Full Mark 6 suit of Iron Man already done up and ready to go. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and set this guy up here. So Mark 6, we can go ahead and... Oh, you're looking pretty good. Does he look much different than... Okay, so all of them do have a very simple change to them. Like Mark 4 and Mark 6 look pretty similar. Oh, Mark 5. Oh, Mark 5. Format for bold, and we'll do Mark IV. No, VI, sorry. That's 6. There we go. Perfect. So we got 2 more suits done. Let's go ahead and get a few more done while I'm at it. Because, like, we can craft these things faster, I think... So we should be good. In the meanwhile, though, I'm going to go ahead and grab my furnace pet out from here. Honestly, get smelting on the rest of our titanium, or we might as well knock it out while we've got the chance. And we should have a fair amount of coal back in our room here. So I'm going back to watching Bob Ross for a little bit. Enjoy the cut. I know we are eventually going to need to craft 2 of these because you need Mark 7 to use for Mark 20. Oh god, that's when things are going to get fun. So anyways, Mark 7 is used with Iron Man chestplate shells again. Oh, I have to make more of these damned armor plates. Oh, fudge. I don't like building these things at all. They're pretty expensive and like, oh dear. It's really just use those. Is 46 titanium gonna be enough for the rest of this? I mean, we can try. Okay, so 6 along. I was gonna say, if we didn't have enough to do that, fudging stuff was gonna get pretty bad. So thankfully, we're still good. So we got 1, 2. Perfect. We're back to business. Okay, so Mark 7 is used with another vibranium arc reactor, which is 5 titanium, 3 Stark, and the vibranium core. So we'll grab one more of those. All of our Stark Tech back. And then, what was the other thing that I needed for it? Just titanium. Okay, so we're good. All right, so let's go ahead and peel back here. So the Stark Tech goes in the corner right there, and then, no. Wait, no. It goes in a V shape like that, and then titanium goes along here, and then the arc reactor. There we go. So we got the vibranium arc reactor. Now, all we need is everything that we already have. Do we need the... Oh, you need armor plates on top of it? Really? Oh, no. I do not want to have to craft more of those. Fudge sakes. And do we need... Okay, thankfully we didn't need any titanium, though. But titanium was used to make those, so that's actually kind of irritating. Regardless of, and then we got titanium around here, and then, oh, I forgot to get the glass back, man. Come on, I know I need this stuff, man. You need the glass to be able to see. All right, let's go back here. Okay, so it was 3 Stark Tech along here. Wait, was it? No, it was in the corner down like this. The glass on the side, and then the helmet plates. Okay, so we're actually very low on titanium, but we're still doing fine. 3 titanium plates. Okay, so we're gonna still need to cook up a little bit more of these. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And let's check our boots again. So we need 2 more. We need some more Stark Tech, unfortunately. But thankfully, we've got a lot of high-tech electronics, but I think this is gonna go ahead and do it for the rest of our titanium, though. Let's only build what we need then. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and there, the boots. And then what do we need at the bottom? We need the repulsors. The one thing I don't have on me. I wish I had, like, my chest hooked up to my inventory. That would be so sweet. Imagine that was, like, my immediate inventory. Hello, I'd be in heaven. You guys would hate me. Okay, so repulsors on the bottom again. Stark Tech was on the corners, I believe, and then it was the titanium plates. Or no, I completely butchered that. Was it titanium plates like this? There we go. So we got the boots. The leggings. 4 more titanium plates. Can we make them? We actually can't. But... thankfully enough, we don't need to go mining for any more titanium right now. All we need is 1 more in here. Do I have any? Thank God. Okay, I've got some titanium ore in here, and I've got some titanium plates. All right, so titanium plates. How do we make this again? 4 Stark Electronics around the corners like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 more titanium plates, and there we go. Just like that, that's Mark 7 done. We're getting pretty crazy efficient with this whole thing. So Mark 7, we're going to go ahead and hook up, see how this looks. That looks pretty damn cool. I think I almost like Mark 6 better than Mark 7, though. Like, I'm not sure. It's like the gold leggings versus this. So this is silver, this is gold, but then this is silver, that's gold. Interesting, okay. So let's go ahead and use this here. I think we're gonna need to do... oh, no, we can't. So we need to tech scale down to 4. There we go, so we got Mark 7. I do want to take a look here and see what Mark 8 is necessary for. Oh, God, I'm a little bit nervous. Okay. Mark 8, what do we need for these? This looks expensive. Okay, so it's just things. Platinum. Oh, ho, 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 ho. We're getting into some expensive stuff now. Okay. All right, so that's going to be interesting to do. Do we have a lot of platinum? I know we've got some. We have 5 platinum ore right here, and I think that's all the platinum that we have. We're definitely going to have to take a look for some more platinum later on. In fact, actually, while I'm here, let's go ahead and take the platinum, and I might as well pop this on the duplicator trees and get this duplicating, because I think platinum is relatively rare. And if it is, we might as well get it working up. I know these duplicator trees are broken, but let's get these fixed off camera. We're nearly... I can't say we're nearly done. We're definitely not done by far, but like I can say is I wish I could just pop it in the freaking, what's it called? The transmutation tablet, pop it in the stone, and just duplicate the hell of it, but unfortunately we can't. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Crazy Craft. If you did, be sure to show some support. In fact, actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. What portal was it that I have set up over here? So I need to put down a yellow portal. I want to take a look for it. Let's see real fast here. So the Superman... no, what is it? Superhero. Let's take a look at the wiki real. So the wiki still has an update saying there's 30. I don't know if there is. So let's take a look here. So for Mark 7, let's pop them on real fast just to see kind of like what we're looking at here. A little bit of lag, is there? I think there's a little, yeah, there's definitely a little bit of lag. So let's go ahead and put on Mark 7 real fast here and see what this looks like. So, okay, same HUD as pretty much everything before. So we get speed 1 when sprinting. Meh. Strength 10, acrobatics 2, minor fire resistance, which protects from fires but not lava. Night vision. Oh, we get night vision in this thing? Yo, rip our Ocelot pet. Hold on, what is, oh man, what do we even want to change to? Not backslash. What can I even use? I need to remap everything. Apostrophe. So night vision. Fascinating. So okay. It's like a glowing effect. Why is that? Is that just what it's supposed to? Whoa. Do I have to turn this on? Okay. And it doesn't last forever. Like, eventually it'll stop. Maybe, oh, you know what I think it is? Oh, you know what it is? I think it's vanilla Minecraft, because I'm pretty sure it gives it to me for like a good 10 seconds, but then it goes away. But because Minecraft says, hey, you're almost out of it, it'll flash. Oh, it's like a stupid potion effect. Okay, so anyways, apart from that, we have hovering, which is flight ability suit 6. Gliding, which is 2, so hovering and gliding are 2 different things. Vibranium-powered unibeam, a shoulder-mounted guns, which shoot 6 bullets a round, rockets, flares, and lasers. Dude, I can't wait to see, like, when we get Mark 20, that shit's gonna be badass. I'm so looking forward to that. And of course, our weakness is water. Mark 7 pod. Suit ability 9 key with Mark 7 armor on to get the Cola Nut bracelets and the Mark 7 pod. I want to check this out. Hold on a second. So let's set our suit ability 9 to apostrophe. So what do I get when I press this? I press apostrophe. Whoa! That's so cool! Hold on a second. Okay. Next, put the bracelets and the pod in the Stark bench with redstone dust in between the two. This will give you the bracelets with the signal. Finally, put those bracelets on, and when you want to summon the pod, press the suit ability 2 key. Okay, let's check this out then. I was about to outro the video, and then we got some cool shit that we gotta discover right here. So let me take a look. This looks so cool, man. Okay, so again... Oh, hold on a second. Wait, I need to get back there so I can actually access the Stark workbench. Clever, so we have to have another suit to be able to do this. So let me grab my portal gun. I believe it was yellow over here, and then red's over here. Yeah, perfect. So let's go ahead and pop this on then. There we go. And let's fly back through here. So again, put the bracelets and the pod in the Stark bench with redstone dust in between the two, going horizontally. Okay, so... bracelets and this and a redstone. And finally, put those bracelets on, and when you want... Okay, so the bracelets on. How do I put them on then? Oh! Oh, that's cool. So you can see the bracelets are actually, like, on my wrist right now. And when you want to summon the pod, press suit ability 2 key, which I'm pretty sure is set for... What do I have it on? Suit ability 2 is X. So, hold on. Wait, are you ready for this? 3, 2, 1. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, Jesus, please! Oh. Whoa! Are you serious? Wait, so hold on a second. So if I do that over again, and then... Oh, no, wait. Oh, so we have to carry a Stark workbench, like, on us. But wait a minute. Oh, so yeah, there's no signal. So we need to carry a Stark workbench on us, unfortunately. So it's not as cool as... Oh, I wish, like, we could, like, take it off, like, the Flash's ring. That's still really cool, though. So one of these, and then the Mark 7 pod. Let's try this thing outside so we can actually take a look at what the whole pod looks like. I don't know if it was just that small or it was because we were underneath the ground. But let's just take a look at this, see what it looks like. Alright, so let's do the pod from out... We need to actually get our ocelot back on. There we go, a little bit more night vision. Let's do the pod from right around here. So if we put it on our... Here, there we go. Take all this off. And we put our bracelets on ourselves. And then we hit suit ability 2. Wait, suit ability 2. Where'd it go? Oh! Whoa! Wait, why did it retract to me? Okay, interesting. I mean... That's a pretty cool, unique thing. Oh, so this is sweet. We've got our good gliding ability right here. Like, we've got a ton of stuff. We can fly pretty far. And we can hover up above 850 altitude before the system would malfunction. That's pretty damn cool. This suit is pretty awesome. I don't really need to try on 5 or 6 because, like, we know this, you know, 7's infinitely better, I'm pretty sure. But, apart from that, guys, like, really, every episode I do of these, I'll put on the most advanced suit I can make. We're gonna have to definitely get those platinum, duplicating up soon. I'll get those fixed in just a little while. But anyways, take care, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. This is Iron Man signing out, and I'll catch you all back next time. Ciao!